Multi gives you a potent blend of nutrients, so you can emerge your best.
Depends on what
with
commercial they're giving
Emergency.
you. Top of the Everest, H&R Block.
We want to know if
It's a
one out there should stick
fun
with
way
the
they
same
do it
strategy in
for
this new
marketing.
year,
I don't know
or
if
we should
they're
shake things up. Now you might remember
relative
that we
to
tasked the
their-
traders at the start of 2021
somebody's
with coming
putting it
up
out
with the
there like
acronym
that.
they thought would rule the market that year. Tim's Rise, Rio Tinto, IWM, Schlumberger,
No, I can't prove
and
it.
emerging markets. On
Iceberg
average,
Nash.
that
I
trade
can't
was
prove
up
they
more
put
than
the Everest
9%
one out
last
there
year.
and then smash
So
a
Tim,
bunny
we go
every
to you
time.
tonight. Do you stick with this, or do you mix things up?
Well, I love mixing things up, Mel, so I have to mix things up. And I have a new acronym for 22. The acronym would be LIVE.
It's not my time to shine. Get out.
L-I-V-E, and that's a function of just the world we live in. I think people after 21 need to go out and live. But so let's break it down. The L in LIVE is Las Vegas Sands, and it's a bit of a coming out party
It
for
works it
other
to the limit.
hospitality
It really
stocks as well.
does.
But
Smashing the
look,
keys
what happened in
and
casinos in
getting
2021
motivated
is a
again,
function
boot barn.
of both
Somebody's coming
Omicron,
in and
Delta variants, but also
lights it up
China
again
and
and-
China-related travel immobility is devastating. The multiple is cut in half. So I think it's a great way to play what I think is going to be hospitality and coming out stocks. The I is for internet stocks. And that really are, some of these high multiple stocks that were crushed in 2021, despite the fact that the internet story continues to be the great secular story of our time. But the most notable hit to that space was in China. Again, the Chinese internet stock. So it's K-Web is the way I would play that, because I think after being down 66% from the high, there's a huge opportunity here. And I think China is starting to step back from the aggressive pressure on these names.
Hopefully
The V is
most
the
of it's
VIX.
done.
And
We're at
frankly,
the top.
look, we all
And
know
stop
there's gonna be
getting
more
kelked
Fed
on
in
stuff coming
2022
through
and
like that and just
2023.
say most
And
of
to
it
me, more
was.
Fed
I mean,
equals more
unless he was
volatility,
directly
and I think
looking at me,
investors need
you know
to
what I
be
mean?
selective about this.
All right, well,
because
maybe
there's
then.
vol within vol, but owning volatility in 2022 is critical. And then the E is energy again. So not Schlumberger, but the entire energy space. Look, if you look at the charts, if you look at Brent, I think a
Electrical
function of supply
engineering,
and
grid
demand
work,
having
fire
really
sale
reached a place
numbers. You
where
gotta
both
harden
make
it.
sense.
A lot
But that
of
these companies, you hear me
energy
say it,
about
are
it.
run
And
for
semantics
investors,
and
not necessarily for
why
company management.
you
growth
have
at
to
all
have
costs.
almost
I
electrical
think energy
engineer to be
will be a trade
grounded
for
before you get
investors in
into the
2022,
Pen's road
not
twister
just
theory on
traders.
this
So
thing
it
because
outperformed significantly in 21,
what we
but I
know
think
from
you're gonna see
calculus
significant flows here
on the
in
buy,
22.
hold, and sell.
All right, so
Let's
LIVE
keep
is
coming at you.
Tim's. Karen, now in 2021, Karen's acronym was WTF, which I thought was very funny. Walmart, TJX, and FedEx, the major gainer in that group, TJX. So Karen, what's your acronym for 2022?
Well, my
Seed,
acronym still for
stem, swag.
21 is WTF. I mean, that was just
Get
really
off that horse,
disappointing.
get
And
ghosted.
Tim, I'm glad yours is live, not evil, which would be the same. But anyway, so mine is zombie, and that is Zillow, which we've talked about a lot. I love that they
I
got
love
out of
it.
the iBuying business. I love the assets that they have left, and I
Thanks,
love that the
Meta.
stock got absolutely
OI
crushed. So that's the first one.
OIH.
The second one is the OIH. I, too, want to have exposure to energy for all of the reasons that Tim just said. It fits my acronym nicely, and I do own it, so that's why I picked the OIH, but it could be expressed that bet a lot of other ways. The third one is Meta Platforms. I think that there is no Meta priced in to Meta Platforms.
Zombie
so
is good.
I've liked Facebook for
Zombie
a
is
long
real
time. We all
good.
know the headwinds they face in terms of regulation, and they're really in the
We can
doghouse
put it on
in
the
terms
quadrants
of, what
of
they
that
do
coin
for
and the
society. But in terms
radiant
of cash flow
of
generation and a great business with huge margins,
Zombie,
I'm staying on this
ZOMB.
name.
Yeah,
And then the last one
Photon,
is banks. And
W
it
boson
would be
upside
great
down,
if we could
Z minus,
annualize
or
today's
W minus.
performance for banks all year. I don't think that's going to
Instead
happen.
of
But I
A
do
for
think
alpha,
they
you
set
got
up
beta
nicely at a
phrase,
very big move in the 210
location,
today, more
numbers
than
that
10%, albeit off
parallel
a
that
very low
grid
base.
by
But I
lines,
think that
obviously.
as the Fed raises, you're going to want to be in low PE stocks, and I think banks fit the bill. So that is my acronym for
Number
2020.
theory's tough because
Zombie.
it comes in with that
Karen, what do you think
acronym.
of zombie?
Zeros
Which
and
is
ones.
spelled Z-O-M.
If you're running a 3-pack, but your numbers are a
Yeah,
little
I'm
bit
trying
more
to figure
better
out how to spell it.
to
That's,
a
it's
3-pack,
difficult for me.
4-pack,
Well,
or a
Zillow, I think
5-patch
she's
starting to
spot on,
stretch
'cause if you go back,
things.
we had people come from the
You
Irish
would
Zone
you would
Conference.
expect the
A lot-
YF
there were at least two people, I think, where Zillow was their best
YF over
bet,
X
and then it sold off
to
precipitously.
have
So I think
some
she's getting it at a
limitations
great
maybe
level.
if you're
So
Zillow,
I'm with her on
but
the
real
zombie,
estate
and
or
Meta,
retail.
I said it 100
Christmas
times.
sales
I
are
hate
not
everything
great
about
with
the
them or
company, but
something,
Karen
or
is spot on.
you tend to
The
stay away
Meta
from that
portion
market,
probably hasn't
that
been
area.
priced in. That's going to do well for her this year.
If you,
By the way, we did already ask
anonymously, if you go in there and
Guy
buy
and
and sell,
Dan's
and I
was
use the
Dawn,
Amazon.
and Dan's was AARP.